Hey y'all, it's Chuck again, and we're back at it on Tuesday, June 20th. 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. This is crazy. Thanks so much, y'all. I don't know what happens now. I think YouTube starts paying me a little bit of money or something. I don't know. I don't really know how to go about it. Still, I think the requirements, qualifications for that, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched, and I think we're around 3,000 hours watched. So it'll still be a little while before we're in the club. But anyway, guys, thanks so much. This has been fun. I really appreciate it. It all happened so fast. We went from 50 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers in 8 days, if I remember correctly. I don't know why, but pretty amazing. I thought it would take a lot longer than that. So we are headed to St. Simon's Island, Georgia today. That's the plan. I'm on the schedule for the lunch shift. And plus, when I'm in St. Simon's, I get to visit one of my sons. So here we go, y'all. 1,100 subscribers this morning. I think 1,104 the last time I looked. Amazing stuff. We'll check back in with y'all when we get some action. Oh, and I walked out of the house today and forgot to put a hat on. Feels weird. I always wear a hat. Oh well, here we go. All right, y'all, we just got our first action. Looks like I'm going to pick up an Uber X passenger. 2 minutes away. Hey y'all, I got my first Uber rider this morning. This is Jacob back here in the back seat.
Hey, how's it going?
Taking Jacob just a couple of miles up the road here. Y'all, that was fun. I've told you before, but I love Rideshare. It's so much more interesting than food delivery. What a nice young man, Jacob. He agreed to let me film him for a few seconds. Okay, y'all. No, this is a disaster. This Winn-Dixie shopping order, it's being delivered to Jekyll Island. I'm not going from St. Simon's Island to Jekyll Island. And there's an $8 toll to get onto the island. No, buddy, I ain't doing that. How do I unassign this thing? All right, y'all. I just accepted a ridiculous order. $3.25 to go, like 5.8 miles. Just trying to get the acceptance rate up. Here we go. Now, I'm taking this to Sea Island. St. Simon's Island is where the millionaires live, and Sea Island is where the billionaires live. Pretty much. So I'm taking this Chick-fil-A to where the billionaires live. Now, it may very well be that I'm taking it to an employee of the Sea Island Club, the Beach Club, the Cloister, something like that. $3.25 for 5.8 miles. Oh, brother. right, y'all, I made it through the checkpoint on the Sea Island. Says I've still got 2.3 miles to go. You know, a few years back, when I was living on St. Simon's Island, a lot of years ago, 20 years ago or more, they had that G8 summit, I think it's called, where world leaders from all over the world, you know, heads of state, come to meet once a year or something. Anyway, they had the meeting on, I think it was when George W. Bush was president, and they had the meeting on Sea Island. And man, there were anti-aircraft batteries set up on St. Simon's Island. It was wild. Yo, oh boy. So, I just drove 5.8 miles for $3.25. And hey, I got a nice sightseeing tour of Sea Island. I've never been this far north, this deep into Sea Island. And here are, every home is multi-million dollar. The ones that are now on my left as I head south, the ones that are on the east side of the road, are all oceanfront homes. And and these are what the billionaires call their cottages. These are the cottages on Sea Island. So it was a nice little sightseeing tour, and I'm pretty sure that the customer who ordered the Chick-fil-A was an employee of one of the homeowners, you know, like a maid or something. No offense intended or anything, but I think she was probably an employee, and she came out of a sort of a little guest house to get her food. But I had visions of handing the Chick-fil-A order to a billionaire, and him or her handing me a $20 cash tip or something. That did not happen. But anyway, so I get back in my car to head back to St. Simon's Island, and I get an offer. You know, I'm here to try to raise my acceptance rate. I'm on Sea Island. I'm dashing in St. Simon's Island, and I get a Chick-fil-A order. It was a decent pay, $7 and some change maybe. Wanted me to go 17.8 miles to Brunswick. I guess, does Brunswick, I know Brunswick, there's a Chick-fil-A in Brunswick, isn't there? Anyway, y'all, I want to raise my acceptance rate. I want to try to get to 70, but I had to decline that. I can't drive 35-mile round trip to take somebody their Chick-fil-A for $7. I just can't do that. I would be paying money to do that. So, went down from 62% to 61%. Maybe I'll get a bunch of orders and raise it back up a little bit. All right, y'all, I think maybe one little dash I was scheduled for ended, and another one started, or I was able to dash now because St. Simon's is busy. And so I switched over to earn by time. See how that goes. You know, the way I look at it, whether you're on earn by order or earn by time, it's still tips that make or break you. You're still working for tips mainly. So I figure St. Simon's Island is the kind of place where, you know, you should be getting some pretty decent tips. So maybe it'll work out on earned by time. I don't know. We'll see. How you doing this morning?
Good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Emery? Where you at?
Okay, y'all. So I'm on earned by time. By the way, I was shocked that earned by time on St. Simon's Island is only $11.25 an hour. But anyway, we're on earned by time, trying to take everything, raise the acceptance rate. And, you know, so what I really need are lots of short distance orders that I can knock out quickly. And of course, so far I'm getting just the opposite. So I just picked up this Chick-fil-A, and it's looks like it's still about 8 or 9 miles till the drop off. Hey, but my customer has already sent me a thank you message, and I'm still 14 minutes away from dropping it off. So at least he's very grateful. That's something. Here we go, over the causeway, off of St. Simon's Island, and over to Brunswick. I swear I think Brunswick has a Chick-fil-A. I don't understand this. Hey y'all, so I finally got the GoPro set up just the way I want it in the car, in the Dashmobile. Shout out Nova. So I've got magnets everywhere and a magnet attached to the GoPro. So I can just stick it different places. So I've got kind of 3 different views, and it's all really quick. I can just unsnap the magnet, unsnap it from the magnet, and snap it to another magnet. So here's view number 1. This is sun visor. Got it. And here's view number 2. Got it attached to a magnet mounted to the dashboard. And this is view number 3 with it stuck to my chest. Got a magnet hanging on a string around my neck, and the GoPro stuck to my chest. Of course, this is how I wear the GoPro when I go into restaurants to pick up, and when I've got to leave at my door order, and I just walk up to the door and drop off the food. I guess I'm gonna try not to record customers on hand it to me orders. I don't know why people keep telling me I'll get in trouble for that. I don't know why. I think it's good entertainment. But on the dashboard, on the sun visor, let me know which one you like the best. Y'all, I'm here at the house, and I'm supposed to leave it at the door, but it's raining, and he doesn't really have a covered porch. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know what to do about that. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. This was a leave at my door order. You know, I know the guy is kind of on top of it, knows the food's coming because he's already messaged me. But it's raining, and he didn't really have a front porch, you know, a covered porch of any kind. So his food's just kind of sitting out there in the rain. What's he gonna do? Give me a 1-star rating? Looks like, by the way, looks like the payout, I didn't get a screenshot. I don't know if I ever even saw the payout. It was asking me, DoorDash was asking me to switch zones because I'm in Brunswick. And I don't want to DoorDash in Brunswick. I want to DoorDash on the island and Uber on the island. So I didn't respond to the switch zones thing. And I never saw the payout, but my total just went up by about $6. So I guess I got $6. It's a long trip for $6. All right, y'all. So I just accepted an Uber Rideshare in Brunswick. I'd rather be on St. Simon's Island. There's the road to the island right there. But anyway, I'll pick up this one rider and try to get back to the island. So I'm not trying to take screenshots anymore before I accept an Uber ride. It just doesn't give me enough time. So I tried this. I got this screenshot. It tells me how far away I am and the first name of the customer. So here we go. I guess you know from the screenshot, I'm going to pick up somebody named Robert. Y'all, that was kind of amazing. I just picked up a married couple, at the marina in Brunswick. They live on their sailboat and they travel around. He's retired military. They sold their house, sold their cars, bought a sailboat, and they just travel around in their sailboat. They're in Brunswick now. They're headed down the east coast of Florida. You know, they hung out in the Keys for a long time in their boat. It was awesome. And it's so amazing because I've mentioned on the channel before that I used to have a little 16-foot Hobie Cat sailboat that I kept on the island here, St. Simon's Island, and I used to sail that thing. You know, I was a teacher, so I had summers off, and I would sail that boat up and down the beach all day, every day. Had a blast with that thing. But what I haven't mentioned is my wife and I also bought a 25-foot monohull sailboat, and my plan was that we were going to sail that boat over to the Bahamas and hang out. And the more I read about it, the more I became convinced that I would die on that sailboat trying to sail across to the Bahamas. So we sold that sailboat. But because I'm a former sailor, I'm subscribed to a lot of the big YouTube sailing channels. And I was just talking to this nice couple, and it turns out that we're subscribed to a lot of the same channels. Sailing SB Delos and Sailing Doodles. And sorry, y'all, there are several others I really enjoy. I can't think of your names right now. But anyway, what an amazing coincidence. Nice people. I love the Rideshare. It's a lot of fun. Hey, finally a normal order. A Chick-fil-A order only going like 3 miles. Probably only going 2 miles because I'm a mile away from Chick-fil-A. All right, let's go get this little Chick-fil-A order. That's what I need, short little orders so I can knock out a bunch of them and get that acceptance rate up. Y'all, I'm taking this Chick-fil-A. I got it picked up, and I'm taking it to the King and Prince Resort. And that's a pretty fancy hotel on the beach. So these vacationers, I'm hoping, will be very grateful that I braved the rain. King and Prince Resort, y'all. Hey,
Terry.
Terry.
Yep.
Leave it right here?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Oh, yeah, I sure did. Thank you. You want to be in the picture? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hey, hold that pose. All right.
Your dad's gonna get tired of me.
You gotta love it.
They're gonna be like,
Hey, and by the way,
Yes, sir.
you're also on my YouTube channel. Unless you don't want to be, I'll edit you out.
I'm fine with
Okay.
that.
It's called Dashing Across America. All right, y'all got that Chick-fil-A dropped off at the King and Prince Resort to a nice young lady who was working there, and I think it paid me $9.25 for 3 miles. That was a good order on Earned by Time. Let's get some more of those. That was easy money. All right, y'all, we just accepted an order for Sea Salt Healthy Kitchen. We picked up there last time we were in St. Simon's Island and got those guys on the YouTube channel. I have to ask them if they saw themselves on YouTube. All right, y'all, picking up 2 orders. Maybe I'll get 2 tips. Hey, y'all. Did y'all see yourselves on my YouTube channel?
I haven't yet, but I will make that a priority.
Y'all made an appearance.
What YouTube channel?
Dashing Across America.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I know he was on there. You might have been. You know, it was just me walking in, picking up an order like this. I got 2 of them, Abby and Brent. All right, y'all. Got 2 orders at the Sea Salt Healthy Kitchen. A little stacked order. Maybe I can get 2 tips out of this. That would be sweet. This first one is going right down to Mallory. I just was talking about Mallory. That's where all the little shops and restaurants are and where the St. Simon's Island Pier is. I think the lighthouse is right down there. Pretty cool old lighthouse. So here we go down to Mallory Street, down to the village. All right, first order from Sea Salt Healthy Kitchen. Okay, y'all. I guess that was my mistake. Maybe there's some way I could have known that on the stacked order, one of the orders was going to Jekyll Island. And I can't remember if I've already said this, but Jekyll Island is the next island south. And it would probably take an hour to drive there and deliver this food and drive back. But that's not the main problem. There's an $8 toll to get onto Jekyll Island. I would have to, I guess, pay $8 to deliver this order. That ain't happening. There's no way I'm doing that. You know, I don't know if DoorDash, do they have a way of compensating you, reimbursing you for tolls you have to pay to deliver their food? I don't know, man. But I'm not just gonna I'm not gonna pay $8 to deliver somebody's food to them. All right. Oh. Well, folks, unbelievable. So, hey, I'm on Earned by Time. I got a Chick-fil-A order going all the way to Brunswick, probably 10 miles. This is crazy. Why does DoorDash do this? Well, y'all, I just accepted an order in Brunswick since I was over here anyway. Some place called American Deli. I had no idea it was inside the mall. I didn't even know they still had a mall. Oh, good grief. Hey, I'm picking up a DoorDash order for Haley.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Haley? Oh, thank you.
And a drink.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Well, I got my steps in. Am I just snake bit or what? All right, where am I going, GPS? Scranton Road. I don't really know my way around. Over here. All right, so I just walked all up and down the mall, inside the mall, into the food court. Picked up this order. It's going 2 miles. I think I'm done for the lunch shift. It's 1:30. Hey y'all, we have called it quits for today. Worked about 2.5, maybe 3 hours. Did a couple of Uber rides and about half a dozen DoorDash deliveries. Made 65, 66 bucks so far. One Uber tip could still come in, or hey, maybe the rider won't tip, which is fine. It was a nice short little ride. I enjoyed it. Anyway, we're gonna come out somewhere between $65 and $70 for about 2.5 hours work, maybe a little more. It was fine. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all like the scenery. Sea Island, man. That place is, it's impressive. Those houses, the cottages they call them, multi-million-dollar cottages. And I've never gone that deep into Sea Island before. And we had a few crazy things happen. After the GoPro battery died, by the way, and you missed 1 or 2 deliveries. But I delivered to a school administration building to a woman whose name was whatever her name was. And when I went to the receptionist, I wasn't positive I was in the right place, but I was. Receptionist had never heard of this person. So I called the person in the app, and she came to the front to pick up her her food. And the receptionist was like, well, that's not your name, what he told me. And she said, yeah, well, it's my first name. I go by my middle name. So, oh man, then I got this stacked order, and I think I would bet money, I figured out, that part of the stack was an order I had already declined, because it was from the same restaurant, the Sea Salt Healthy Kitchen, and it was going from St. Simon's Island to Jekyll Island, which would have been about a 45-minute drive, and it would have involved an $8 toll. So I called DoorDash support. They got no solution for me. They're not going to pay the toll. I'm sure as heck not going to pay an $8 toll to deliver an order. And I was on my time, so I have no idea what the order was paying. You know, if it was paying me $38, $48, yeah, then maybe I'd pay an $8 toll to deliver it. But I wasn't going to take a chance on that. So, you know, they unassigned it for me. I returned the food to the restaurant. I had already delivered half of the stack. And by the way, the first half of the stack paid me almost $11, and it was easy as pie. It was a mile and a half, leave at my door. It was so easy. So I'll never know, I guess, what the second half of the stack was going to pay me, but I wasn't going to pay an $8 toll and drive 45 minutes to find out. Anyway, that'll do it, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching these videos. It really means a lot to me. I'm really having fun with this, and I can't believe how many people are subscribed. How many? I don't know exactly what impressions are. I was checking the analytics on the YouTube channel. I guess impressions are just people who saw one of my videos and could have clicked on it but didn't, maybe. I don't know, but I noticed the impressions were over 500,000 for this channel. Oh, this is crazy. But thanks for watching, y'all. Liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. I love it. I really appreciate all y'all. Oh, tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to get to Dash tomorrow, Wednesday, the, 21st. I got to get a Waycross, and there are no slots available right now in Waycross except for, you know, midnight to 4 a.m. and stuff like that. But maybe Waycross will turn busy while I'm there, and I'll get to do a little bit of dashing. I hope so. So if I don't see you on Wednesday, I'll definitely be out dashing on Thursday and Friday. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you later.